How many emails are you writing every day? How important are these emails to you? And what structure are you using? Because this is very important. Generally, people write with just 3 parts of their emails, just focusing on 3 parts, but there are 5 parts that you have to focus on. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you those 5 structures, basic structures, to help you communicate a lot better. Sometimes you want to throw in a small joke in your email, or you want to be polite, or you want to seem friendly, even if you're still writing to your coworkers. And if you don't know the right language to use, the right phrases to use, you may offend the person you're writing to if you're not careful, or you may come off as somebody that is blunt or boring. And before we begin, I really want to thank Melike Kekech. Thank you so much for requesting this video. This was an idea from you, and I'm very glad you commented on my previous video. For the others, please comment on my other videos. Alright, let's begin right away. So generally, when people are writing emails, they generally have 3 parts. That's greetings, the body, and a sign-off. I'm also going to give you a few phrases to use when you're writing greetings, but I suggest you use 5 bits to it, which means we're going to add politeness here, and we're going to add a closing. So generally you should have these 3, but if you're trying to communicate a lot better, have a better connection, maybe you're writing to clients, you need to have a better connection, not simply give information that they need. So first of all, with greetings, which phrases can we use while greeting or beginning our emails? So first of all, with greetings, we could begin with dear. I know in Turkish, I think dear, one of my students once told me, dear, isn't that for friends? Yeah, that's true, it's for friends, but you can also use it in your emails. So you can say dear, let's say dear Moureen, something like that. So dear plus a name. And if you know the name of the person you're writing for, then you write dear. We're also going to look at what we shouldn't write. Alright, so we write dear Moureen, or if we don't know the person that we are writing to, for example, you're applying for something and you don't know whether the person that's going to read your email is a man or a woman, then what are you going to do? You're not going to say dear sir, you're going to say dear sir or madam. So dear sir or madam, it means whichever person reads my email, if it's a woman, perfect. If it's a man, perfect. You're not offending anybody, because if you say dear sir and it's a woman, that's uncomfortable. So we continue. We can begin with this if we know the name, and in most cases, if for example the person has a name and a surname, we're going to begin with, and we're going to write here the name, not the surname. So it's more suitable if you use the name here, not the surname. So dear sir or madam, that's what we're going to do. And what shouldn't you use? Hi, hello. No. Please don't use this. This is not very suitable for official writing. If you're writing an email to colleagues, hi, hello, except if you're very close, if you're friends. So you can begin with these, and then we get on to the politeness. This is very important. Politeness, which words, which phrases can we use when we are trying to be polite? So politeness, this is a step that many people ignore or just skip. But it's very important if you want to really connect with the other person, most especially if you're doing business with them. So Politeness. You might be answering a question. They sent you an email, so you want to answer the email they sent. So we're going to begin by thanking them, and probably they requested for some information. We're going to see some phrases around thanking, politeness. Let's see another. We could be, for example, if you're the one beginning the email, you could, let's just write hope here. I want you to just keep these in mind. Hope, and maybe it's great, or I'm eager. So which phrases? We can write so many phrases around this. For example, if you're thanking somebody wrote you, sent you an email, and they asked for something, you're gonna say, thank you for your email, or somebody gave you information on something. Thank you for the quick response. For example, they responded really quickly. Thank you for the quick response. If you're the one beginning to write to them, you're not replying, then you don't directly get into the body. You may begin with, hope you're doing great, hope you had a great weekend, hope this finds you well, hope everything is great that side, something like that. And maybe they mentioned they were gonna do something in the previous email, or you know about this. Hope that is going well. For example, they were going on a vacation. You may say, hope you had a great vacation. So before you begin, before you dive into the body, we are continuing. The other thing, it's great. So we could say, it's great to hear from you. Maybe you're replying to what they said. And there are so many other phrases that you can use that are around great. And I'm eager. For example, you're going to begin working with these people. You could say, I'm eager to start working with you. I'm eager to blah, 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 blah. Whatever you're excited about, to begin working with them or communicate with them. So that's the politeness section. I'm gonna show you some other phrases you can use. And then we get into the body. So when getting into the body, which phrases can we use? We could say, as I promised, as we discussed earlier. So for example, you got onto a Zoom call and you discussed something with somebody. Then you want to follow up with an email. So as we discussed earlier on, etc. For example, you want to ask for a favor. You could begin with, could you please, and then follow it up with a verb explaining whatever you need from this person. So we are continuing on to, so we've done greetings, body, politeness. We're getting on to the closing. The closing, in most cases, there is a general phrase that works every time. I'm looking forward to, sorry, I wrote that in a funny way. So I'm looking forward to, and then you write what you're looking forward to. For example, you're going to begin working with this person. You're going to say, I'm looking forward to working with you, or I'm looking forward to hearing from you. You've written the email, asked a few questions, you're waiting for an answer. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to start working with you. I'm looking forward to our next meeting, something like that. So I'm looking forward to the closing. Do not forget that. Don't quickly get into the sign-off. Which other words can we use while signing off? We could use best regards. These are very many. Best regards. Maybe somebody's working on a project and you're like, good luck with blah, 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 in the closing. Sign off, best regards, yours, faithfully, and so many other phrases. But basically, these are the phrases you can use. You can use these while you're writing to a friend, a colleague, and it won't be weird. It does not only have to be somebody that you want to be very serious with. It could be a friend, but a work friend. And thank you for watching. In our next video, I'm going to show you some of the short forms used while writing emails. And if you don't know these, you might not know what that means when people are writing, or you can also use this. So it's going to be easier for you to understand and communicate. And this is going to be a series. most probably. The other things that we shall be discussing, some of the verbs that you can use when writing an email, and some of the very good phrases like we've seen in this video, and so many other things. I'm still planning and trying to make it as detailed as possible, and at the same time very short, because we don't want the videos to be very long. Thank you for your time. I hope this was really helpful for you. If you have a friend that you know will benefit from this, please share it with your friend, and leave a comment on what other topics could we handle in this series, because I'm still planning these materials and I don't know how it's gonna end. I don't know how many videos are going to come, but I'm still planning, so I'm open to your suggestions. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. Do not forget to comment, subscribe, and everything. Have a great time, have a great life. Thank you for your time once again. And Melike, thank you once again. Bye-bye.